We all feel it. We are working more, studying more, and we know more about technology than any generation before us. Today I want to talk about why the system we live in isn't just hard. It's literally designed for you to lose. We grew up on the story, get a degree, find a stable job, and you'll be fine. That was the meta game for our parents, and it worked. Back in the 80s, you could work a summer job and pay off half your tuition. Today, you basically have to sell a kidney just to afford freshman year, only to graduate and get hit with entry-level salary that barely covers rent in a place that's falling apart. But the real kicker is that we did everything by the book. We have the degrees, we took the courses, we speak 3 languages, but the rules changed while we were busy learning them. Inflation isn't just a word on the news, it's a silent thief that's stealing a piece of our future every single year. Let's look at the math. Because numbers don't lie. Average wages have gone up maybe 10 or 20% in the last few years. But rent and housing, they've spiked by 100%. To buy a house, it took my dad maybe 5 to 7 years of saving. For me, it's going to take 45 years if I stop eating and live in the box my monitor came in. And they tell us, just save money on coffee. Bro, I could skip every coffee for the next 30 years and I still wouldn't have a down payment for a house. Because real estate prices are moving faster than any regular job can keep up with. That's the game you can't win. You are racing a Ferrari while you're stuck in a car that's running out of gas. But here's where it gets really weird. There is one specific thing nobody tells us about modern debt and the way banks actually function today. Something that keeps us in a cage way more than a low salary ever could. I'll get to that in a minute. But first, we have to understand why everyone is lying to us about being lazy. We are the first generation that watches people succeeding 24/7. You open TikTok, you see a 19-year-old in Dubai with Lambo. You open Instagram and your college friend is suddenly a senior consultant. We feel this massive pressure to be millionaires by 22 or we fail. The truth, most of it's fake, but that pressure makes us make bad decisions. We join sketchy schemes, spend money we don't have to look like we have it, and we just dig the hole deeper. The system floods us with these images of success on purpose, because a miserable person is a perfect consumer. They buy things to fill the void. Remember what I said about that. The reality is that today's economy is built on the fact that you must be in debt. Credit cards, buy now pay later, apps, subscriptions for everything. They don't want you to own things, they want you to rent your life. If you stop paying for 1 month, you will lose everything. That's not freedom, that's modern slavery with better Wi-Fi. The system actually works better when you owe money than when you own things. Because when you are in debt, you don't really get to stop playing. And if you are not careful, you end up stuck in a loop where you're always paying, but never really getting ahead. So, is it all lost? Depends. If you keep playing by the old rules, then yeah, you're going to lose. You can't win in a system that's built to drain you. The only way to hack this game is to stop chasing the standard path. You have to stop relying on just one source of income. That could mean starting something small, even locally, learning a skill people actually pay for, building something online. Because the moment you're not fully dependent on one paycheck, the game starts to look different. You have to learn skills that AI won't replace in 5 minutes. And most importantly, you have to stop buying this story of what success looks like. The system is broken, but you don't have to break yourself trying to fix it. Just focus on your own game. But look, when I say focus on your own game, I'm not talking about the classic hustle culture BS, where you grind 24/7 until you burn out. That's just another trap. The system actually loves it when you burn out, because then you're just a battery that needs to be replaced. The real win, it's becoming unpredictable. Think about it. Everyone is following the same walkthrough. They are going to the same schools, learning from the same outdated PDFs, and hoping for the same corporate job that probably be replaced by the time they get their first promotion. If you do what everyone else is doing, you are going to get what everyone else has. And right now, what everyone has is that feeling of running on a treadmill that's bolted to the floor. You want to know the biggest hack I actually found? Micro-wins. Forget about building a billion-dollar company right now. That's the stuff they sell you on Instagram to make you feel paralyzed. Instead, find a way to make your first 10, 50 or 100 bucks online without a boss or a government handout giving it to you. Why? Because the first 50 bucks you generate yourself is worth more than a $500 paycheck. Those $50 are the proof of concept. It's the moment you realize that the box your monitor came in, the one we talked about earlier, it doesn't actually have a lid. You can climb out whenever you want, as long as you stop asking for permission from the people who designed the box in the first place. And one more thing. Guard your focus like it's your life. In 2026, attention is a currency more valuable than Bitcoin. Everyone is fighting for your eyes. Algorithms are literally engineered to keep you in a state of anger or envy, because that's when you're the best consumer. If you spend 4 hours a day scrolling through someone else's perfect life, you just sold 4 hours of your existence for $0. Imagine if you took just one of those hours and put it into figuring out how sales actually work, or how to edit a video that actually holds attention, or how to use these new AI tools to finish a 5-hour task in 15 minutes. That is the difference between the person playing the game and the person being played. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. There are going to be days where you feel like the treadmill is still moving faster than you can keep up. And that's fine. The goal isn't to never fall. It's to realize that this wall pressure you're feeling, this feeling that you are late to life, it's artificial. You're in your 20s, you're not late for anything, you just stopped believing in a fairy tale that doesn't work anymore. Start small, be consistent, and for the love of everything, stop comparing your backstage footage to someone else's highlight reel on social media. Your pet doesn't have to look like theirs to be successful. I'll see you in the next one.